A summarization of theory and philosophy of police service. PNP Mandate, Republic Act 6975, entitled an act establishing the Philippine National Police under a reorganized Department of the Interior and Local Government and other purposes as amended by Republic Act 8551, Philippine National Police Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998, and further amended by Republic Act 9708. PNP seal, meaning and symbolism. Lapu-Lapu Hero is the symbol and embodiment of all the genuine attributes of leadership, courage, nationalism, self-reliance, and a people-based and people-powered community defense. Laurel. Green laurel with 14 leaves symbolizes the 14 regional commands. Shield. This is a symbol of a Philippine constabulary. Medal of Valor, the highest honor that a grateful Filipino nation can bestow on its gallant son in the service of Republic. 3 stars, this symbolize Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Sun, it symbolizes the flowering, maturing, and ultimate realization of the glorious evolution of the PCINP into a national police organization. PNP badge, meaning and symbolism. Philippine monkey-eating eagle, the national bird. This is the symbol of witness and ferocity, power, courage, and immorality. PNP shield. This symbolizes the protection of all citizens. 3 stars. This stands for Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. 8 sun rays. These represent the 8 provinces whose ideals of courage, gallantry, patriotism lead to their revolt against Spain. Lapu-Lapu. This symbolizes the bravery of the Philippine National Police. Service. It is a vibrant and cogent deeds and action in response to the needs of the people in distress. Honor could be the overriding criterion and consideration in a performance of their entrusted task for mission. Justice dispense to everyone whatever is due to him without favoritism or discriminating of any sort. Laurel leaves. This symbolizes the competency, brilliance, and honor in field of endeavor expected from each and every member of the PNP. PNP core values: maka-Diyos, makabayan, makatao, makakalikasan. PNP vision: imploring the aid of Almighty, by 2030, we shall be a highly capable, effective, and credible police service working in partnership with a responsive community towards the attainment of a safer place to live, work, and do business. PNP mission: the PNP shall enforce the law, prevent and control crimes, maintains peace and order, and ensure public safety and internal security with the active support of the community. Organizational structure of the PNP. The PNP is a line and staff organization because its structure is a combination of the line and staff functional organization. On the other hand, in the staff or functional organization, the responsibilities are divided among the officers who are all accountable to the commander above. Attachment of the police before the rank of PNP officers not only adds prestige and authority of the officers' corps, but more importantly, it avoids confusion and distinguishing police officers from other civilians holding similar titles. PNP support units, administrative and operational units, which is unit headed by director with the rank of chief superintendent. Fundamental purpose of police service: major crimes, homicide, murder, rape, robbery, arson, kidnapping, and other heinous crimes. Offense against public morals, vice, gambling, prohibited drugs, and others. Those related to maintenance of peace and order, legal possession of weapons, vagrancy, trespassing, assaults, etc. Police activities: prevention of criminality, perception of crime, apprehending of offenders, recovery of property stolen and others, regulation of non-criminal conduct, performance of related miscellaneous service. Fundamental theories of police service. Home rule theory. Police are considered servants of the community. This is commonly practiced in countries having decentralized government. Continental theory. Policemen are considered servants of the higher authority. This theory is applied in countries that have centralized government. Concepts of police service. Old concept. Police service is locked upon merely repressive machinery. The yardstick or measurement of police efficiency was more number of arrests. Modern concept. Police is considered as an organ of crime prevention. The yardstick or measurement of police efficiency is the absence of crime. Nature of a policeman. Mind of a lawyer. Soul of clergyman. Heart of a social worker. Discipline of an army sergeant. Integrity of a saint. Basic police mission has not changed since the ancient time up to the present day. It is the preserving order by enforcing rules of the conduct or laws. Police Organizational Unit. Functional units. We have bureau, division, section, and unit. Line units. These components of the police organization are those personnel or human resources that directly interact with the public. Geographic units. Post, route, beat, sector, district, and area. Types of organizational design. Line structure. The line structure is the oldest, simplest, and the clearest form of organizational design. Line and staff function. As more demands for services are placed on police department, there is a need to add internal support function so that the line functions can continue to provide direct services to the public. Staff is also referred to as support of administrative and all three terms of general use to denote any non-line functions. Functional structure. The functional structure is one means by which the line authority structure of an organization can be modified. Principle of police organization. Span of control. It is the maximum number of subordinates at a given position that a superior can supervise effectively. Delegation of authority. Organization grows in complexity. It soon becomes apparent that delegation must take place. Authority involves the right to make decisions, give orders, and expect to be obeyed in relation to work assignments. Responsibility and accountability. Responsibility is the obligation to perform the assigned work in a suitable manner. Accountability for its proper performance. Delegation is the act of transferring selected responsibilities with commensurate authority to one more subordinates. Unity of command. Unity of command means that each person, from the bottom to the top of the organization, has been one boss and no one but that boss should be given him direct orders. Chain of command. It is an unbroken line of authority that links all persons in organization and defines who responds to whom. Traditional organizational theories. Planning. It requires decision-making, which is choosing from among alternative future courses of action. Organizing. The establishment of the formal structure of authority through which work subdivision are arranged, defined, and coordinated for the defined objective. Staffing. The whole personnel function of bringing in and training the staff and maintaining favorable condition of work. It is filling and keeping field position in the organizational structures. Directing. The continuous task of making decisions and embodying them specific and general orders and structures and serving as the leader of organization. Coordinating. All important duty of interrelating the various parts of the work. It is the manner of interrogating and different elements within or without the organization. Reporting. Keeping those to whom the executive is responsible informed as to what is going on, which thus includes keeping himself and his subordinates informed through records, research, and inspection. Budgeting. All that goes to the budgeting in the form of fiscal planning, accounting, and control. Bureaucratic management. Hierarchy. Each lower office is under the control and supervision of a higher one. Division of labor is based on a specified sphere of competence. Rational rules applied uniformly throughout the organization. Record. Administrative acts, decisions, and rules are put into writing. The right associated with the position are properly of the office and not the office holders. Merit. Employees are appointed and promoted on the basis of qualification and special training. Maintenance of impersonal relationship because rational decision can only be made objectively and without emotions. Administrative theory. Division of work or specialization. Authority and responsibility. Discipline. Unity of direction. Subordination of individual interests to the general interest. Remuneration of personnel. Centralization. Scholar chain. Order. Equity. Stability or tenure of personnel. Initiative. Spirit de corps. Open systems theory. Organization described as flexible, adaptive, and organic are associated with open system theory. Human relations approach. This was developed in reaction to mechanistic orientation or traditional organization theories which were viewed as neglecting or ignoring the human element. Maslow's need hierarchy. Sociological or basic needs such as food, shelter, and water. Safety needs including the desire to be physically safe, to have a saving account for financial security, and to be safe in one's job. Belongingness and love needs such as acceptance of one's work group in the police department and the affection of one's spouse, children, and parents. Esteem needs, including the desire for a stable, fairly based, and positive evaluation of oneself as evidenced by compliments, commendation, promotion, and other cues. Self-authoralization needs, such as want to test one's self-potential and gain a sense of fulfillment. Open system theory. Herberg's motivation. Hygiene theory. The hygiene factors related to the work environment while the motivators related to a work itself. Contingency theory. Certain methods and practices are effective in one situation but not in others. It organizes that many internal and external environmental variables affect organizational behavior. Theory Z. This includes job security for workers, participatory decision making, group responsibility, time work, and informal controls. MacGregor's Theory X and Theory Y assumption. This is under behavioral science theory. The assumption of the chief of a unit towards his personnel determines how he managed them. The new paradigms of administration. Chow's theory. This theory is used when too much happens too fast. Things seem out of control, and collapse of the organization seems not only possible but imminent. Quantum theory. The police organization is an energy field, and focus should not only be done on what exists, but also on what the responsibilities are for the future. Police function. Line function. These include police operation directly addressing the basic police mission patrol operation, criminal investigation and traffic decision and control, and crime prevention activities. Staff function. These functions primarily support the line function either directly or indirectly, can be ancillary or support service, and administrative services. Republic Act Number 8551, Section 14, Section 30 of Republic Act Number 6975 is hereby amended to read as follows. Section 30. General Qualification for Appointment. You should be a citizen of the Philippines, a person of a good moral conduct, must have passed the psychiatric, sociological, drug and physical test to be amended by the PNP or by any NAPOLCOM, must possess a formal baccalaureate degree, must be eligible in accordance with the standards set by the Commission, must not have been dishonorably discharged from military employment or dismissed for cause from any civilian position by the government, must not have been convicted by final judgment of an offense or crime involving less 1 meter and 62 centimeters, 1 meter and 57 centimeter for female, must weigh not more or less than 5 kilograms. For a new applicant must not be less than 21 nor more than 30 years of age. Republic Act Number 8551, Section 15, Waivers for Initial Appointment of the PNP. The AHWE, age, height, weight, and educational requirements for initial appointment to the PNP may be waived only when the number of qualified applicants fall below the minimum annual quota, that an applicant shall not be below 20 nor over 55 years of age, that only applicants who have finished second-year college or have earned at least 72 collegiate units leading to a bachelor's degree shall be eligible for appointment. Anybody who will enter the service without a baccalaureate degree shall be given a maximum of 4 years to obtain the required educational qualification, that a waiver for her height requirement shall be automatically granted to applicants belonging to the cultural communities. Attrition System for Uniformed Personnel. Attrition System. There shall be established a system of attrition within the uniformed members of the PNP within 1 year from the effectivity of this act, to be submitted by the PNP to the Commission of Approval. Attrition by attainment of maximum tenure in position. The maximum tenure of PNP members holding K position is hereby described as following. Chief must have 4 years. Deputy Chief, 4 years. Director of the Staff Service, 4 years. Regional Directors, 6 years. Provincial or City Directors, 9 years. Attrition by relief. A PNP uniformed personnel who has been relieved for just cause and have been given an assignment within 2 years after such relief shall be retired or separated. Attrition by demotion in position or rank. Any PNP personnel, civilian or uniform, who is relieved and assigned to a position lower than what is established for his or her grade in the PNP staffing pattern, and who shall not be assigned to a position commensurated to his or her grade within 18 months after such demotion, his position shall be retired or separated. Attrition by non-commission. Any PNP personnel who has not been promoted for a continuous period of 10 years shall be retired or separated. Attrition by other means. A PNP member or officer with at least 5 years of accumulated active service shall be separated based on any of the following factors. Promotion by virtue of position. Any PNP personnel designated to any K position whose rank is lower than what which is required for such position shall, after 6 months of occupying the same, be entitled to rank adjustment corresponding to the position, provided that the personnel shall not be reassigned to a position calling for the higher rank until after 2 years of the date of such rank adjustment, provided further that any personnel assigned to the position who does not possess the establishment minimum qualification therefore shall occupy the same temporarily for not more than 6 months without reappointment or extension. Section 33, Section 38, Republic Act No. 6975 is hereby amended to read as follows. Section 38, Promotion. A uniform member of the PNP shall not be eligible for promotion to a higher position or rank unless he or she has successfully passed the corresponding promotional examination given by the Commission or the Bar, has satisfactorily completed the appropriate and accredited course of the PNPA or equivalent training institution, and had satisfactorily passed the required psychiatric, sociological, and drug test. Meritorious promotion. Any uniform member of the PNP who has exhibited acts of conspicuous courage and gallantry at the risk of his or her life, above and beyond the call of duty, shall be promoted to the next higher rank.